I remember when I was 12 years old, my entire life changed, and it really was the turning point in my life, and not necessarily for a good turn. And I remember my mom came back home one day and she said she'd be back in 2 weeks, and she didn't come back. And the reason why this is such a impactful moment for me is because it was a nightmare that a lot of people don't want to imagine. You know, we're used to our parents being there, or, you know, if your mom or dad says, hey, I'm gonna be back, you know, in whatever time period that is, we expect them to come back. I don't think we necessarily think about what if they don't come back. And that was the reality for me at 12 years old, of just hearing that expression of, hey, I'm gonna be back, and then she doesn't come back. And my entire life changed. I met a very cold world, and it was very tough for me to survive and figure out what was those next steps. You know, there are adults who are put in a position like this where, you know, they lose everything and they don't even know their next steps. So imagine a 12-year-old having to figure these things out and say, what do I do from here? And that was my reality on that day my mom left. You can read more about my story in my book, Reasons Beyond Myself. My book is available on Amazon, and it's also available on my website, BrionSims-Johnson.com.